Alright, game one, and we get the coin flip. Sick. I think we're gonna choose tails. Tails never fails, dog. Ah, fails this time. That's okay. We'll end up going second. Oh no, I'm a huge Garde fan. Can't seem to let go of the deck yet. Excuse me. Alright, all we need is... oh wait, we have Mew plus energy drop and switch. So we can't... Ooh. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So we're against Lunatone Solrock, probably more than likely running the Mewtwo V-Star in the deck. So this will be an interesting matchup, because this is a one-price trade-off for a while. And they do get to probably do their thing first. We'll just see how they set up. Okay, so with that setup, I think... Oh, and we just ripped the battle right off. Oh, man, this is gas. Okay, so the Mew and the Greninja. Let's see what's all in the deck. We've got one more or two more routes, so that's really good. Zacian, all of our Gardevoirs are there. The Workers there. We've got 3 Iono in the deck, 3 Level Ball, 1 more Fog Crystal, 3 more Battle. So that's going to be good to note because I actually like using these for the vacuum fodder for later. We got the Pal Pad. So everything's in here. We're gravy. Now we can conceal cards because we have the Fog Crystal. So we hit Boss Worker. So now let's Fog Crystal for an energy. And we have 9, 10. So 10 available to us this game. I forgot to check if reversal's in the deck. I did forget to do that. But that's okay. We can offer up our Mew. And let's see if we can hit another battle before I play the Worker. We didn't. We hit an Ultra Ball. It's not amazing. Yeah, I'm not excited about this, but it is what it is. Ooh, Artizone. Perfect. Okay. We're good. We can get one more routes into play, and we're gravy. We got a Curlia. We got some things to do for next turn. I'd say that's a great turn. We can pass it over to our opponent. And we just need them to not have the nuts this turn. And I think we're doing okay, because then I think we can pull off a crazy setup play this next turn to be able to start taking constant knockouts turn after turn after turn come the third turn of the game. Avery, huh? I feel like I can get Greninja back at any moment, and I'd rather... I know we have Artizone in play, but if they bump it, you know... Like, if they use it, bump it, we're kind of sedge. And I can always Super Rod this back into the deck later. It's always my first thing to let go if I can't get rid of the Mew. It's not ideal. And, like, yeah, there is argument to get rid of the routes, but I would just rather guarantee my attackers for the next 2 turns and worry about discarding other ways, because we have, like, a million refinements in the deck, so... So they found the V-Star, and that is kind of sketch. And they did get the knockout. Alright. So I'm forced to bring up a route, which is also kind of brutal. But we can put this Curlia down. Let's Artizone. I would have liked to find a Super Rod, but I can just grab another routes here. And I don't think it's proper to play Collapse. So I think I'm going to get rid of the collapsed. And the boss here, because it's like worst case scenario, we get into this and take a KO. Because I'm pretty sure I have 2 energy in the bin. Yeah. See, we're doing okay. We might have to give up the vacuum here. Or I could just give up the boss and pal pad him in later. I don't really need boss right now. Though boss sticking the Mewtwo. It just goes energy switch. Well, actually, yeah. So I think we refinement the vacuum. As much as I don't want to, I still think we get rid of the vacuum. Okay, that's actually sick. Because now we can boss up the Mewtwo, stick it is the idea. And then Psychic Embrace the 2 energy to Gardevoir. And I'm pretty sure they can't take a knockout next turn unless I'm missing some sort of math here. And I think I am going to put both these boss back in right now. I don't think I'm going to need the worker the rest of the game because I just doubt they're going to play Path on me. They could, and I might get sad about it. But if we just take this knockout here, this is going to be really good. Like, it's putting them on having rope or switch. I mean, wow. Okay, just wow. Alright, do they have the energy switch? If they have the energy switch, alright. Alright. I see what they did there. But we're gonna refinement this Spiritomb because I just don't want it. Amazing. Amazing. I would like to get rid of this battle. Since I lost the Lost Vacuum, I don't need the battle anymore. Okay. That's also very good. We can bench Cresselia? No. I don't think I have anything else worth value with the Artizone to put into play here. So, okay. This is fine. We can grab another Kirlia. We can start pitching some of these energy. And I can actually start building up another Kirlia to be able to... We'll just rip this out of the deck just so we don't draw it in future turns. And we can actually just start building up another one down here. Well, I don't really want to put this on this one. So, we can save this for next turn. And then just take the knockout here. I think that's fine, because they're not going to return the knockout with this. They're just not going to. They're only getting 1 energy from the discard pile. And we get Fog Crystal and energy. Okay, so we need some Ultra Balls. We should have 2 more in the deck. If we can find an Ultra Ball, we're cooking. We're just cooking. Alright, so Heavy Ball finds Greninja, and if they put Greninja into play, then they're bench locking themselves for a turn. So they can't build this up. They can't build another Mewtwo up, which is honestly their best attacker. So they're going to get 2 from the bin, which is going to do 150, 180 damage. Okay. That's not quite enough. They will get to Artizone another one of these out, so not being able to bump my own Artizone here is actually not great. But we did find Shining Arcana. So let's put an energy here. Let's refinement and not be stupid. We can refinement a battle. Okay. Let's Arcana. Let's Shining Arcana in case we hit energy before we Fog Crystal. Alright. Good news, Captain, is we found the Super Rod. And we have one more in the deck, too. So I am going to put the Radiant Greninja back in. I'm going to Fog Crystal, ripping out another energy. I think we just like never grab Zacian in this match. It's just never necessary. We can refinement and energy. That's fine. How many do we have in bin? We've got 2. That'll be 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we only need the 1. So let's put you into play and we'll leave a Curlia alone. I'm going to retreat into this guy. And then I'm not researching this hand. There's no freaking way. No stinking chance. Yeah, we'll just pitch this battle. Draw 2 more cards. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, how do they beat... If we evolve here, how do they win? How do they win? I don't think we can lose by this. Because we have another rod to set up another thing, and we got Artisan and Level Ball to find it. No chance. Yeah, no chance. We can also just take knockouts with Cresselia, so I should probably bench this. And then we will Psychic Embrace 1 energy. That is going to give them the ability to knock out with a return 1. But I mean, we got the Super Rod, so I think we're gravy. And then I think we're just going to, excuse me, we're just going to knock out. And we'll take number 4. Manaphy. Not really needed, so we can probably just be pitched to something. We're not really needing to discard cards anymore. In fact, Iono becomes a deck saver, a decking out saver. At this point, like Super Rod and Iono are kind of valued as like making sure I don't deck out to take the extra turns I need to win the game. So what they're going to do is load up 4 energy here, and if the energy for turn is 5. Oh, they're just going to boss that one up to take 2 prizes? I'm game, dog. I'm game. Take it. Take it, because now I have a routes to put back in the deck that I can grab with the Artisan. So thank you. And I'll put you up, and I'll just keep up the prize trade. Now I don't have to actually like worry about putting damage on this one for a while. Like, holy man, you're like helping me out, dude. Thanks, man. And we still have Clar to buy energy back if we need to. That's so sick, dude. Sick vibes. And we have a Curlia so that we can pitch this rare candy later. That's also super sick. All right. Do I just keep up knocking out, making him have another Lunatone every turn, doing this? It's not going to make him win. Yeah, I just really don't see us needing to do too much more. Like, I don't really need to overextend. I can just kind of sit here and take these prize trades. Because I'm now ahead of the prize trade. They have to knock out my Gardevoir to get ahead. And they're going to need to do it now. And then if they do, I just have reversal. And I can retreat into a clean one. Or I can just simply do this and remove damage. And pop things on the bench. So like we're still golden. I think we're on course to win this game. I really think we're on course to win this game. Because if they don't have boss, they're forced to knock out my Shining Arcana. Which then we just come in with another one with energy for turn, attach another energy. Actually, no, we go in with the Cresselia and Psychic Embrace to everything. And we can attach to the Shining Arcana Gardevoir. Oh, this is going to be gas. This is going to be so gas. This is just checkmate here. This is checkmate here. Right? Right? Because we... Okay, so check it, right? We evolve here. We don't even need to worry about getting the other Gardevoir out this turn. We can attach for turn here. Let's be smart. Okay. I don't really think we need to do much else. I am going to pitch this level ball. Okay, I mean, we got the Gardevoir anyway. Then we can... We don't need to Shining Arcana. We just need to start Psychic Embracing. Right? No, I need to get another Psychic Pokemon in play. Is what I need to do. So, we need... Can we get another Psychic Pokemon in play? Because if not, we're a little bummed. We got 2 rods. So we're looking for Clara here. Yikes. That's not happening. More than likely not going to happen. Yo? You're telling me there's a chance? Alright, we're going to get rid of this reversal energy because it is actually kind of garbage right now. Okay. We found it. Sick. Okay, so we're golden. We're golden. We were going to be 10 damage short, but we found it. We're golden. All right. And then Cresselia here is going to clean up all the damage that we're placing out. We're going to have a clean Shining Arcana Gardevoir ready to go. Oh, this is going to be so good. We figured it out. We had to go through some loops, but we ended up getting there, which is going to be super sick. And then I think we're just going to be done there. Call it quits. We'll Iono so that we don't deck. Because we really don't need anything else from this point. Except for energy. Which we have 2 of here. So gas. Alright, and then we Moonglow reverse. Putting 100 damage counters. Yeah, we'll just do it to the active. Because then they're forced to find... I mean, they got the Artizone, but I mean, this is checkmate here, right? Oh, there's the Clara. So now we can even grab another Shining Arcana Gardevoir if they bring this one up and deal with it. Say that's like, okay, well, now they're going to leave us with... Well, I mean, either way, we can attack with this, we can attack with this. I mean, we're just golden here. So Gardevoir is still... pretty good, but in this match, I mean, this deck's not a... I wouldn't consider Soul Rock Lunatone like a tier deck. So, but I mean, it is this high up in rank. I'm not super high up. I'm in Greninja. But I mean, it is this high up in rank still. So, all right. So he's gonna knock out the Cresselia, and then we just. Literally, we can even go ahead and Clara the Cresselia back and win with the Cresselia if we wanted to, but we're just gonna come up with the Gardevoir. We're not gonna play any games. Bravery Charm. You got it. All right, we're gonna come up with. Yep, we're going to come up with Gardevoir here. Oh my god, we can even just sock it to him, just to sock it to him. Alright, we'll just take the KO. Yeah, don't show me that again, please. And we'll give him the good old... Oh, if it would have let me. I don't know. Alright, and that's game 1. We'll see you in game 2. Alright, welcome to game 2. Guess what? We get to flip the coin, dog. Heck yeah. Let's go, Tails. Oh, we win. Let's go first, dog. Heck yeah. We take those. We take those. Now we just need a good opener. Come on, PCTGL. son of a gun. Alright, well, this isn't the worst, but it's not the best we've had. We just need to get the Mew and rip the Fog Crystal. Or rip the Battle VIP Pass, and we should be golden at that point. Oh, we're actually getting a rematch right now? How did we just get stuck back in against the same opponent? That's crazy. I was playing another game in between this, and the game went away somehow, and it just was bad. So I'm glad that I get to rematch this guy then, because we didn't have a fair match. Alright, this has to find battle. And it doesn't. It finds 2 rare candy. Alright, like, I need to find battle here so bad. And we don't. Yikers. Yeah, our opponent, we got paired up against him in the game I just played before this one. I had to cut it out because it just like cut out half game. So I don't know if it was the computer or if it was the game itself. So we cut it out. We're editing it out, and then this game now, we're just having an awful start against him. So go figure, because we were having a decent. We weren't having the best start, but we were okay. I think I'd rather save the Cresselia, because the Cresselia actually plays very well in this match if I can just get it going. We're a whole so it's kind of like we had this setup, right? It's like we had Greninja, Mew, and Cresselia. We got to do some things, but like it's like our opponent went first is the point I'm making here, and it's kind of sketch. But if we find like Level Ball and Fog Crystal, you know, if we can find some things, we can set up a couple routes. Hopefully we can get somewhere with that. But it's not looking so good. Hope. Okay, yeah, we gotta start establishing some routes. I don't really want to put him to a higher hand here. Kind of want to save the Iona for next turn. So I think we attach, retreat into the Mew, and then we will do we work her first? Yeah, I think we can work her first. Okay, that's just so brutal. Our deck is just not being nice to us right now. Another candy? Do I even want this? I don't even think I want it. Oh my lord. Yikes. Okay. I guess there is good news if they don't path us this next turn. Because it looks like they're trying to build up Drapion, which is kind of sketch. Oh man. So if they build up Drapion, If they build up Drapion, we're in trouble. They got the 4 Sealstone. Frickin' yikes. So that's going to guarantee the Colress right now. Which is going to get them to 4. Which, I mean, he's going to drop that Colress right now. See? And then what's going to happen here is he's going to get to 4. He's probably sitting on a switch card if he doesn't find one in the 3 that he takes. And then he's going to bring up the Cram, knock out my Mew. And now I'm sitting here without the Mew ability, which is also very sad. I would like a top deck Artizone so that I could, I mean, I hate to give them that, but I would also like to Super Rod the Mew and get it back. I really, really need to set up more routes here, and it's just not working out, so. Oh, okay, well now if I draw Artizone, we're even more gravy because they just bench lock themselves. So all they need to do is switch this out, hit for 110, knock this out, take a prize, right? Which is what's going to happen here. And then they're going to have Mirage Gate next turn, almost assuredly. Because they always top deck the Colress. They always do. They can't Luminion for it if they do run that. So there's that. Alright. This is very sketch. We have 5 energy in the bin. How much damage is that? That's definitely enough to knock that out if we can find boss. There's like no way to find boss though. That's the issue we're having here. Cause it's like I got knockout, but it's just so sucky. I like don't even want to do this. But I'm like forced to find cards here. Man, this just feels so bad. Okay. And our hand was also not the greatest. But we can conceal cards, so there's that. Let's try to be positive. Alright, we found a Shining Arcana Gardevoir. What can we Pal Pad back in? Worker would be good in case they got Path, but I think I kind of want to wait till we have Boss to do that, and we can just Iono again next turn. Roaring of the Sword here does not feel amazing, but okay. We're going to rip an energy out, and we're going to slap it onto the Zacian and make it more enticing for him to want to knock it out. Because I do have another Gardevoir sitting in my deck. So I can easily just try to establish another one. Well, not easily, but I can go for establishing another one in the next couple turns while trying to set up this Shining Arcana. I would just like this to survive. This potentially getting knocked out would be great. Well, not great, but like it'd be better than this or the routes getting knocked out, because if I find the other candy, I can set up 2 attackers in this match. Like, if I can get this in play, find boss, we can potentially set up this as a follow-up attacker from the Zacian, trying to take out 2 prize here, maybe Sableye with Cresselia later, and then we can, you know, get rid of the Cram too somehow. This just hitting 110 can also hit the Cram. So he's like 1 step closer to straight up just beefing us with this thing. Alright, so we didn't take the knockout. This is kind of a good opportunity for us here. Let's thin an energy out, because I really just want to... Oh, we don't even have another routes to grab. That's... really? Okay, it's like that. It's like that. Rod, you say. Wonderful. Okay. I'm looking for boss, and I'm not finding it. So, like, I'm definitely not researching, but this has just been absolutely brutal. Honestly. Like, I guess I can do this, right? I guess I can do this. Okay, so I can do this. Just to get this thing going and take a knockout here. Oh, welcome to the party, Rare Candy. Actually, hold the phone. Hold the phone. We can pitch this battle. We can pitch this Manaphy because they haven't presented Greninja. And they can only really take out the routes in the Greninja, which is fine. But we can Candy. Alright. That into play. Now, if we hit an energy off of this, I don't even need to excel. Alright, we didn't hit the energy. But what we can do is grab the last energy out of our deck. That's why we didn't hit it. There's only one left in there. We can retreat into do I put up Zacian or do we put up Arcana here? No, I think we put up Zacian. And this is why. Psychic Embrace. One here. I guess I could have put up Cresselia, but I don't really want to do that. I'm trying to get rid of their attacker right now. And I'm just going to do this and just hang on, right? Because I have Super Rod to put it back in the deck. And we'll just Storm Slash for 150. Right? Not the best play, but not the worst. We found another routes. Beautiful. Beautiful. We can put that down next turn. We can Cresselia away the Sableye if they don't come up with this. So we have a plan. We were looking really bad, but we have a plan. I'm enjoying me some ice cold purple Powerade today. Yeah, I've been switching from energy drinks to Powerade. It's been feeling great, actually. I feel a lot more clean. I should say a lot cleaner. Alright, so they have it. We'll just give you the Ninja. And you're going to put up Drapion. So if you don't have Boss here, like, if you have Boss, we're big sad. Right? Oh my god, of course he has it. Of course he has it. Right? So where are you putting this damage, though? Because if you put it anywhere but the Drapion, you're putting it on the Manaphy. Okay. Okay. This is sketch. How am I doing this? This is currently 150. That would be 180. We'd be short. Okay. Man, this doesn't feel great, dude. At all. We were on a good course, but he had the boss, which is super, super brutal. That's huge. Clara is huge right now. Clara is huge. Clara is so huge right now. Man, I really want to attach this energy somewhere, but it's just I need to find things, and it's not working out here. All right, reversal energy was gonna work, but now we don't have an energy to retreat. So this is pretty sketch. But now what do we do? What Pokemon are in here? Not the ones we need. So let's Ultra Ball. Can't use the Iono, so let's grab Curlia. Alright, so we have one plan here, and it's very sketch. We're just like very sad about what's happening right now. Okay. Because we still have 6 in the bin, then, or 5. This will put 8 in the bin, so we're still good. Alright. Shiny Arcana. Can we hit? No. No, we can't. So I can grab this Curlia out of the deck. Do I even roar? Probably. And I think I put it here, honestly. Because if they put Beach Court in play, then we can just free retreat the Greninja right out of here. But I'm not feeling good about this game at all. I just beat Lost Tina at my last locals on Saturday, which was cool, which was yesterday. When this video is being recorded, it was yesterday. Went 3-0 with this exact list with Garde, beating the Garde Mewtwo V Union deck in round 1. Round 2, I ended up beating Lost Tina, and then round 3, I beat Turbo Dark, which I was sketch as soon as he flipped over his opening Pokemon. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be bad. But I ended up being able to pull it off. Garde's kind of just good like that. Just didn't. I don't think it got well represented at NAIC, even though there was a lot of Gardevoir players. It's just people were very prepared for it. So I just don't think anybody really puts value in how strong Path is against Gardevoir, and like it's the most devastating card against Gardevoir, in my opinion. So I tech for it. I have Palpad with Worker, the 2 stadiums, and now I have a Lost Vacuum in my deck. And now we got the Beach Court. So he's going to be allowed to retreat too. But good news, if he doesn't have another boss this turn, we kind of just get to knock this out next turn. No, not next turn. Maybe. I don't know where he's putting this damage. Putting it on a Comfy. Okay, so the Cresselia's down. How many rods are down? Are both rods down? Okay, both rods aren't down, so we still have a rod. So we're going to put this forward because it can free retreat because of the Beach Court. Love that. We will put a Curlia down. I'm pretty sure both my candies are gone. Yeah, both candies are gone. I don't want to put that down yet. So with both candies being gone, I want to refinement away a Curlia and see what we can do there. Found an energy, so we should have just Shining Arcana. Okay, wait, so this is 3, 4, 5. 5 is still not enough. Okay, so what we can do here is we can actually just leave the beach court in play. So we can attach. We can refinement away the Artizone. Get down to 8 cards. Oh, this is so hard. Okay. We're going to just put 3 energy back in. And then Shining Arcana. Is that enough? That's 6. Then we can I think 6 is enough. Collapsed. Make them get rid of a Pokemon. They'll get rid of a damaged one. That's fine. But what do they get rid of? The Manaphy? Probably get rid of the Manaphy. Yep. Then we... neither of these are like... I think 6 is 240, right? Let's see, 30 times 6 is 180. Yeah, that's 240. So we will boss up the Dragonite, because that is one of the more irritating things, and we're not putting this Gardevoir in play yet. So them hitting with the Drapion isn't terrible either. Or them hitting back with the Drapion isn't terrible either. Because they are going to get to knock this out, which is fine. I just wanted to say that during this part of the game, I didn't realize that my opponent just had KO. So we took the L at this one. Thanks. Alright, welcome to round 3. Let's see if we can get a dub. Alright, we lost the coin flip, so that's not good right off the bat. Alright, as long as we're not against Lost Box again, because that was brutal. But to be fair, I did not have this start. Okay? To be fair, I did not have this start against Lost Box. I might have been able to keep up if I was able to actually establish routes the first 2 turns of the game. So, well, we're past that. Arceus, huh? With single strike energy? I might be scared. Guys, I'm scared. And they're going first? Oh boy. I will happily take my mulligans. Oh my gosh. Alright. We're gonna have the nuts. We've got the nuts. Oh, what am I giving you? See, I can go ahead and grab, if I don't draw an energy, like a basic energy here, I can Fog Crystal for one. Ideally, I would like to draw one. So they had the double turbo pass. Oh, we drew one. It's just hearing my calls right now. This has just been so amazing. Let's go. We can go here and not you. What do I want to give them? Alright, so now, where I was getting at is with this Fog Crystal, and they just gave up. Alright, we take those. Alright, welcome to game 4. We get to flip the coin again. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, we win! Yes, I would love to go first, and yes, I would really like a cracked hand like the last game. Not the most amazing, but we'll take it. We got a battle, we have a basic Pokemon, we've got energy. We've got a Fog Crystal. We can definitely set up on this turn. Definitely set up. Next turn, we'll see. Depending on what my opponent's, so Rockruff. So this might be the Lycanroc EX deck. Drawing Curlia was absolutely amazing. Absolutely. So we'll grab these two. I don't think they're going to get an attack off on the first turn. So I'm definitely going to conceal cards now. Okay. It's not ideal. We're going to grab Fog Crystal. Grab this. I know I can grab, just guarantee the routes for next turn. What I'm trying to do here is find another battle. It's a little greedy, but normally when I take these routes, it usually works out. Alright, we didn't find it this time, but we did find another Fog Crystal, which is super huge. Grab another routes. At least establish 2 routes so I can get 2 Curlias going and then get a Gardevoir going on the next following turn. So okay setup turn. Not amazing, but okay. We'll take it. Good news is our battle VIP passes. Our opponent starts on 1. Good news is our battle VIP passes. Whoa! Did not see Lost Box with Lycanroc coming. Oh man. I'm in real danger. Okay. Are they just going to give us a 2-prizer? I mean, I can't remember how big it is. Good news is our deck is capable of one-shotting most Pokemon. But I think I might have to work for it now. This is a weird deck. Is this a list that was at NAIC? Our Arceus decks were just killing it this weekend. Killing it. 3 Comfies, bud? And another battle? Holy man. And he's got the Drudagon? What is going on here? That's nuts. Okay. Cram. Do you have 2 switch effects? 3 switch effects? Or 2 switch effects and a Jet Energy? That'll get you there. He's going to do a bunch of digging for it, so I'm sure that they'll come out with something like that. They always do. Alright, so our Mew's going to go down turn 1. That's what I'm thinking. If they just pass here, though, that'd be super sick. Ah, the rope. I think I'm gonna put up Greninja. I think it's the safest thing to put up, because then they have to like rope again, which they do run 4. Most Lost Box lists nowadays run 4 rope. So if they could rope again, but more than likely they're just gonna have another switch cart. Or switch itself. Or just like energy retreat. But they haven't concealed cards yet. So they might be holding energy to conceal cards. And we're kind of trying to hope to find another one. Like our hope is that they just kind of stumble this turn. Like I'm hoping they just don't come up with the cram. Like it'd be kind of cool. Because they've hit everything else they needed to hit this turn. Just be kind of cool if they slipped up this one step. Of course not. They have the energy. But I think they gave up concealed cards to do that. So I think they were weighing their resources of, do I want to conceal cards and hopefully find one? Or do I want to get this 110 in? Suck! Alright, so we are definitely gonna conceal cards because we need cards to discard to refinement, like these battles. I would also Like to establish another routes here. Kind of want to guarantee that we draw a bunch of cards, though. All right. Let's thin out battle. This never feels good. Okay, so we found another routes. That's super sick. Super sick. And the Iono. So that's pretty cool. Which I think we're gonna Iono before we refinement the second time. Hey, amazing. Okay. How many energy have there been? 3. I can allow them to go and take this knockout on Radiant Greninja. Kind of would like Mew to find the rare candy. So I think we just refinement this battle. Alright, the routes is kind of sick, because then I can establish another one next turn. And we can just, like, attach to a Corellia. Because they can't Greninja me because we have the Manaphy in play. And I'm definitely not going to give them the Artizone right now. So I think we just chill, really. Because the only threat they've got going on is Cram. They haven't built this up. I don't know what it takes to build it up because I'm not aware of what Lycanroc EX does. I know it's got Scary Fangs as an attack, is the name of it, but that's about all I know. So at least we got the Pokestop counter. And I don't think I'm going to use Pokestop. I don't really want to discard any like Pokemon or anything like that. Like, discarding energy is fine, but discarding anything else is not great. And we have plenty of discard outlets on our own battlefield right now. So I am going to get rid of this Pokestop because I don't want them to have it. Like, this card is just too good in this deck for me to leave it out there. So I'll give them the Artizone. It's fine. I'm thinking they're going to take the knockout here with this. And then, like, what's really cool is they can't set up Sableye. They can't set up, you know, anything else but this here. Because setting up Radiant Greninja is actually not good for them right now. Well, at least it won't be till the Manaphy's gone. So they kind of would like to boss the Manaphy and leave the Radiant Greninja in play, I bet. I bet you that's like a good play for them right now. Just boss Manaphy, knock it out with the Cram, take a prize. Then you get to, if I don't put it back in play, then they get to set up a Greninja the following turn and pop my Corellias if I don't deal anything with them. So there's Rope. That's actually annoying. Like, that's almost more annoying than boss. I really don't want to give them Manaphy like that, but I, like, have to. Because I need this Mew to stick around. And I also need the Radiant... I kind of want the Radiant Greninja's conceal cards. But they have a massive hand, so, like, if they take a knockout here, we can, like, half their hand. We could set up another routes and half their hand. With Iono. So that is an option as well. Switching into another... They must have, like, every switch card in their hand. If they play another Rope, I'm throwing Greninja back up. But they played Colress this turn, so they're not bossing me. And that would be, like, the only thing that would be smart for them to do besides just knock out this Manaphy. really. So we're just trying to turbo out, get as many in. So we got 8. We got 8. We're Mirage Gate territory. All right, we're definitely Mirage Gate territory. Now we're just looking. We're like really close to. Yeah, there's 9 in there now. Yeah. Whoa, they got rid of a rope. Okay, so they're 1 away from Sableye, and I bet you they have that in their hand. But they just like can't put it in play yet. So they can do energy drop for turn, put the cram back up, Super Rod in some energy, Mirage Gate, like as many times as they want. Try to thin this hand down so that they don't get Iono'd into Oblivion. Okay, so they're just going to get rid of their own Pokestop and get rid of a Super Rod? Excuse me? You did what? Really? So I can't have the Pokestop? I didn't want it anyway. What? Okay. Weird plays from the opponent, but they must have a plan. They have to have another switch card. There's no way they're just giving me a Comfy. I was going to say, there's no freaking way. They're going to take this Manaphy out so they can Greninja me next turn. But good news, Captain, is I can potentially do something. Oh, man. You know what? If we get the Rod. If we get the Rod. Okay. Now I don't even need the candy, dog. Now I don't even need the candy, is what you're telling me? I think I need to put this routes in play. I need to grab this Curlia. Because I'm just going to accept that he's going to Manaphy me next turn. Or he's going to Greninja me, and we'll try to go around it. And we're definitely behind on prizes. So we can... we found the candy. But we took the Rod, so that's sick. That's super sick. Okay. Okay. Rod and Manaphy. Refinement. The energy. Okay. Ultra Ball away those two to grab this one. Put you into play. And then we'll Iono saving the Artizone in case they run Path. Found plenty of energy to attach Retreat. Oh, wait, I can't attach Retreat. Oh, but I can Psychic Embrace. That's right. Oh, no, we evolved the wrong one. Okay, that's super sad. That's so sad. That's so sad. Okay. Don't worry. We'll recover from it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. We won't be able to get a Shining Arcana going next turn, but it's fine. We're good. We're good. He can take a fat knockout with Greninja, but that's fine. I am going to come up with this Gardevoir. I'd say we're done. Retreat. Let's come up with this one. And we'll be big sad about this, but is what it is, dog. Is what it is. When you make mistakes. It's okay. Hopefully we can not get super punished for that mistake, but I'm thinking it might actually lose us the game. But who knows? They could have a really bad Iono. And there's the Sableye. Jesus. They at 10? They're at 11. Wonderful. Wonderful. So 20 here, 6 here, 40 here. That's 3 knockouts. Oh my Lanta, that's even worse than Greninja for me right now. Holy man. He might just go the Greninja out and save the Sableye. If he doesn't have the gate, he's going to just retreat and do that. Yeah, okay. So I have a feeling he's going to take these 3 out. Unless he has enough to do this one and then these 2. Because then that leaves me on Candy. Which is a bit sketch. Alright, where's this damage going? I have a feeling he's just going to knock 3 of my bench Pokemon out. Okay, so the Mew was for sure. I knew that was happening. So that's 60. So 60 has to go somewhere else. So it is going to go here. Okay, so we get to keep the Curlia. That's kind of cool. Alright, so now I can bench Manaphy, right? I don't need the Greninja anymore. I can bench the Manaphy. Right? Bench Manaphy. We just have Ionos. How many rods do I have? Oh, there's a rod in the bin. So this rod's very important. We want to put Cresselia in play. But I also really want to put these routes back in the deck. This routes. This Mew. Shoot, I guess we'll just buy it all back. Kind of want it all. We're definitely going to refinement away the Spirit Tomb. I'm more than likely going to play Iono this turn. Just got to figure out what's happening. I could go the route of Cresselia. And that is enough to take out the Sableye. That is enough to take out the Sableye. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, let's put you here. We'll retreat. I don't think I want to put Zashi into play yet. I'm going to Iono to see if I can just get another basic Pokemon here, which I did. Sick. And the rare candy. Oh my lord. I don't think I need the rare candy anymore. But I do want to put this Shining Arcana into play. I can actually just straight up Ultra Ball these away for the Curlia, which is sick. And then we can Psychic Embrace. Well, actually, hold up. We're going to do some Shining Arcana. Ooh. That's so sick. Okay, that'll be a good play for later. Alright, so let's Psychic Embrace. One here. One here. One here. And we'll just try to take these trades. And then we'll just Moonglow reverse the active. Reverse the damage that was done by Sableye. Well, potential future damage to the Sableye, I should say. Okay, Fog Crystal's not bad. That's going to allow me to Refinement next turn and energy away, or just straight up attach to the Shining Arcana. Because we do have 2 energy in the bin where we can just load this one up too. So we're not looking terrible. But all they got to do is take 2 prizes, so it's not looking good for us at all. Like, if they can take the knockout on this Cresselia this turn, we're a bit sketched. Like, if they just can't take a knockout for the next 2 turns, we might have a chance to get back in this game. But I, like, can't offer them a 2-prizer, like, at all. Which sucks. And I think they know it. But having the Manaphy in play again means they can't Greninja me. They have to find a Super Rod or a Clara. Well, they just Culver, so they can't Clara. And I know they got rid of a Cram in their Lost Zone early on in the game. Or was that another game? Must have been another game. Okay, so they're down a Druddigon. Right. So they found the Lycanroc EX. So let's see what this thing does. Scary Fangs. Even if it's knocked out. So they have to use that attack. So they played Mirage Gate, got 2 energy. They need another energy plus a retreating effect. So if they don't have that, it was 260. So I need... Okay. Playing this reversal energy was kind of brutal. Not gonna lie. Okay, Fog Crystal grabs energy. We discard you to draw 2. Okay, so we can boss up, but how are we knocking it out? Okay. Here's what we can do. We can... How much energy do I have? Do I have 2? So I can put 1 here. And I can put 1 here, 1 here. Okay. There we go. Think I figured it out. We're going to put 1 here. And then 1 here. Okay. Then we're going to... I'm going to save the boss. I'm going to energy for turn here. Shining Arcana. Okay. And then I'm just gonna Moonglow reverse this Pokemon. Do 60 there. And then now I can attack, I can knock it out with pretty much anything. Right? I can retreat, put 1 here. That's 4. 4 times 3 is 120. That's 180. I'm pretty sure I have an energy left in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should have 2 more energy somewhere, and I just hope they're not prized. But we should secure this game here. I don't know. This is closer than it looks. Like, it looks like we're just going to get creamed here. But I think, honestly... Oh, my. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, double boss here. Okay. We are going to get rid of this Mew. We don't need it anymore. I'm looking for straight energy here. Sick. Okay, energy goes here. I have none in the bin. None in the bin. All my fog crystals are gone. I can retreat here. 5 times 3 is 150. Okay, we can embrace here. Oh, and then, okay, sick. Sick. We got the Clara for next turn. We can boss this turn, take 2 prizes, go to even trade here. Okay. We can Arcana. Oh, man. Okay. Sick. And then we can knock this out. 270 damage. It's going to put 10 damage counters on this. We'll go to 2 damage. We'll go to 20 HP on it. But we have the Clara to scoop it back up for next turn. To put it on. Well, we have the Clara for when we need to put it back onto the Cresselia. Still have the Manaphy, so they can't Greninja me. This game is actually looking pretty close here. They don't have the greatest hand. Are they out of Mirage Gates? They have 2 in the Lost Zone. 1 Mirage Gate in the bin. So they're like, they have 1 Mirage Gate left. So they're going to be stuck to manually attaching for the rest of the game after they have to save that Mirage Gate for the perfect moment. Yeah, being able to take out the Lycanroc there was huge. Huge for us. Because they used their second to last one to be able to get it going. Sick. Sick. So now they need to go through these 11 cards and take 2 prizes. That's what they need to do this turn. Well, they could do it next turn. But I think the game's over. I don't want to say that yet because they could easily win this. It's Lost Box. They always have some crazy shenanigans up their butt. But I mean, I've got Collapsed. Where if I need to. Okay, and we got the concession. Alright, random out of resources. We're able to get back up into the prize trade evenly. We did it. Alright, that's Gardevoir for you. This is my list that I'm currently playing in paper. I'm doing very well with it. I like playing the deck, as you can see. I know what I'm doing when I'm playing the deck. I made a mistake in one game, but we made up for it. I think we might have lost that game. Not 100% sure. I have to go back and watch, but this deck is by far my baby. It's my bread and butter. It's everything I want to be doing in Pokemon right now. So what I saw from NAIC was that Path was just shutting this deck down. Just shutting it down. And I don't think people were taking that into consideration enough. They've teched the Spirit Tomb for the Mew matchup, but did not prepare for the Arceus Judge Path matches. So we have Worker, we have Palpad, we have Artizome, we have Collapse Stadium. But I like the Vacuum. I like adding the one of Vacuum. As you can see, I almost never play Research when I'm playing this deck. I don't need to. Like, sure, it's good in certain moments, but that's why it's a one of. I dropped it down to 1. It was 2, so I could play the Vacuum. I just don't think anything else was like cuttable besides the one research. I could have went down in energy, but I really like my energy count. I like the 11-1 because it actually throws other players off. Even in the mirror match, most Garde decks are not running 12 energy. They're running 10. I run 12 because it gives me that big bang at the end of the game. If I prize 1, I still have 10 in the deck. You know, if I prize 2, I still have 9 basics and a reversal. So it's just my preference. I prefer to run that many energy. The deck's been running well for me this way. We took an L during this video recording, but it's okay. So thanks for tuning into the Pumpkin Pit. We'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep smashing.